Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of the SamDjanShow, and today we're looking at the unfair fate of Routh Superman, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of the SamDjanShow. Today we're talking about the unfair fate of Routh Superman. Now before we do it, like, subscribe, keep looking, so you're probably thinking who Routh is. Well, he played Superman. He was cast as Superman for Superman Returns back in 2006. They mainly got him because he resembled Christopher Reeve, so they decided to get him. The movie came out in 2006. Superman Returned. Now this movie was okay. I have problems with it. I do think it's too long. I feel like the story isn't good. There's no action in it, but it's for what it is. It's okay for the time. I was looking forward to a sequel, but then the box office the budget was like 200 and over 300 million, so it was technically seen as a flop. And to me, I feel like Routh should just play his own Superman. They should just reboot something, not continue something that ended like 19 years ago. Especially when Batman Begins came out a year before this, and that was a reboot. So yeah, so it was going to be a sequel, but it got cancelled because the Writers Guild strike. They decided to cancel it and decided not to. So they decided to reboot the whole thing in 2013 with Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder, and that's not Henry Cavill Superman, which I prefer that movie more than this but it's okay movie. Then he would show up in DC Legend Tomorrow by the Atom, but I think it's just probably like the biggest downgrade. How he goes from Superman to Atom, and it sucks. Brandon Routh doesn't. He has credit takeover. He was devastated when they found out that they cancelled the Superman Returns sequel. And the last major thing he was in was Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He was in a small part in that. That came in 2010. And so it sucks his career didn't take off. But he's good in the Atom. He was in the Flash. I think he was in Arrow as well. He was a regular on DC Legend until season 5. He came back, I think, in the Armageddon crossover. But yeah, I like Brandon Routh as the Atom. I hope he comes back in the Flash. I don't think he could show up in the Flash movie or him as Superman. And then finally, in Crisis on Infinite, we finally saw him be the Superman I wanted him to be. Mr. Kingdom Come Superman. And I think the suit he's wearing is probably the best suit he's worn. Even that suit, like I didn't even know that suit was CGI, like in this show, but he's great. I always wanted a HBO Max show with him as a Kingdom Come Superman, but we never got to. I hope he shows up in the Flash movie. But I like Brandon Routh. I feel like this is the Superman we should have got in Superman Returns. Like, not the Kingdom Come one, but like his own Superman. I like the fight he had with Tyler Hoechlin. I just love this. I wish you have a HBO Max show. I think Brandon Routh said he wanted one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll say between the two who plays Superman, I'd say Brandon Routh had it the worst, given that he only had like one movie, and then he was in a TV show. And he played Superman again all these years. Whereas Henry Cavill, he was in 5 movies, but he was a major part of 5, and then he cameoed in like 2 of them. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the unfair fate of Brandon Routh. I hope we get HBO Max series Kingdom Come of him. But yes, guys, so much for my videos. My next video. Bye.